Hello! Recently, I have watched a lot of things, especially over the past few days, and I thought I would do some quick reviews of the things today, because why not? The first thing I'm going to talk about is we need to talk about Kevin, the film, which I watched on Saturday. I haven't read the book yet, it's on my list of books to read and I shall be getting to it shortly, but I kinda knew what the film was about, so it wasn't a surprise. I thought the directing was really good and the cinematography. It was told in like a non-linear story way and it had the feel of a whole load of puzzle pieces coming together. The characters were really interesting, the acting was amazing throughout, especially from Tilda Swinton and the young actors playing Kevin. It can be quite a shocking film, but I found it not as shocking as I was expecting. There were a lot of implied shocks. Implied shocks can be more powerful, but I didn't find that to always be the case in this film. But I did overall enjoy it, if enjoy it is the right word. It has stuck with me. It did ask a lot of questions about family and guilt and blame. I'd give it a 3.9, almost a 4 out of 5. I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. The second film I shall talk about is Sightseers, which I helpfully have here in DVD form. This is like a British indie film. It stars Alice Lowe and Steve Aram, which I might be mispronouncing, and they also wrote the script. It is described as a pitch black comedy, and that's a pretty accurate description. It's about two people who go on a caravanning holiday together, and murder ensues. It was a good film. It was amusing. I'd give it about a 3.3. Let's stick with films. I watched The Artist last night. It was on TV. It's the first time I'd seen the film. It's filmed in black and white, and it's a silent film in case you weren't aware, apart from on a couple of occasions. I loved the film. It was fantastic. It held my attention well throughout. I would watch it again. And if you haven't seen it, I would recommend a watch. I would give it a 4.7 out of 5. Let's talk about TV for a moment. I watched Jamaica In on the BBC last week, 3 episodes. There were a lot of complaints about the sound and it being difficult to understand some of the characters. I didn't have too many problems. There were a couple of occasions where I could see what the fuss was about. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good show. The first episode especially I thought was fantastic and really held my attention well throughout and set out the story well and the characters. Matthew McNulty is becoming one of my favourite actors and he was pretty great in it. I'd give it about a 3.8. It wasn't bad. Let's talk about chocolate, because I do talk about that quite a bit anyway. I have the Cadbury Dairy Milk Egg and Spoon, which I got for Easter. They're little chocolate eggs with mousse inside, and they come in a little egg box with spoons. They are fast becoming one of my favourite Easter treats. They are behind Cadbury's cream eggs, which are my favourite Easter chocolates. I'd give them about 4.4 out of 5. It would be higher, but the chocolate on the outside can be a bit too soft. I feel like I should be putting it in the fridge, but I don't like cold chocolate, and also it says specifically on the label, do not refrigerate, so don't put it in the fridge. So there you go, I have reviewed a few films, a TV show, and some chocolate for you today. Let me know your thoughts on any of the things I have talked about, and if you would like me to do more reviews. I don't think I'm a particularly good reviewer, so apologies for that, but it's worth a try, isn't it? We'll see.